Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Eric, and today we are going to be playing some Magic Arena, so let's check it out, and hopefully you enjoy it. Um, so, right now, we're going to be playing some Pioneer. It is best of one, and it's humans, mono white humans. It's super aggro, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And typically, mono white humans is not my style of gameplay, but hey, if it gets me the W, let's do it. So let's see if we can find a game, and we are trying something new here. Normally I use OBS to record. We're going to keep it super simple, and just use Riverside. So let's see how it goes. All right, so we have a one land hand, but again, we're playing mono white, like a white weenie deck. You've got a bunch of low cost creatures, so it shouldn't be too hard. There's our second land. And we're going to do Invasion of Gobakon. This is cool because it gives me a chance to delay some of their stuff unless they counter it. And when I destroy the Gobakon, all my creatures will get +1/+1 every turn if they attacked. So let's see what he's working with. Night Scavenger, Drown the Lock. Oof. Let's go take Nighthawk Scavenger. I don't like that guy. And the lifelink will really fuck up our thing. So it's got a block with Thieves Guild Enforcer. And that's cool. I don't mind. It's better than him sitting there milling a lot of my creatures off. Okay. We will go ahead. He's going to counter this with Drown the Lock. And if not, he was going to kill it anyway. We'll play Kibera Plateau. Thoughtseize, he's going to take Earth Kingdom Jeller, most likely. That's my removal. Oh, yeah, he took it. I've used that and Brutal Cathar just because both of them have a lot of value. Brutal Cathar, I can continuously flip and remove things over and over again. But Earth Kingdom Jeller allows me to take anything that's 3 mana or higher. We'll go ahead and take Luminarch Aspirant back. And let's put it on Thalia. We're not going to attack yet. We're going to lose whatever we attack with. He's playing rogues with an Archfiend Demon, which is weird. There's that fucking Nighthawk Scavenger again. If I get a land, we can go Intrepid Adversary. We didn't. I could technically still do it, but it's not worth me doing. Put a counter on recruitment, and we will go wide. Either way, if he blocks, he loses his Nighthawk. We deal some damage to him. All of these guys will get a counter. And now we have something we can sacrifice to give my guys hexproof and indestructible if we need it. So that is a way we pump our guys pretty quickly. And it, yeah. I actually lie. Guess I actually am live. I didn't realize I was actually live. So that's fun. I was just testing the recording, but whatever works. Hopefully all the audio and everything is good. He's got Kaido brought out. Drown lock on. See, I could sacrifice it and save my Thalia's lieutenant, but I think it's better to just lose Thalia. Luminarch cannot attack as long as I have extraction specialist still on the field. That's the caveat of bringing him back. Dauntless Bodyguard is nice because now we can give indestructible to one of my creatures. And I'm thinking recruitment officer. Put another counter on him. And we will swing with these guys. And we will see if he wants to block any of them. So, blocks recruitment officer. And that's it. Well, veteran survivor, but that's fine. And these guys will get counters. And as soon as we get another land, we can drop Intrepid Adversary and pump all of our guys again. Drown in the lock. Sacrifice Dauntless Bodyguard to protect him. Summons out Thieves Guild Enforcer. Not really worried about it. And the top two cards were not land. So we're good there. He's got enough to kill us, but can't attack with Thieves Guild Enforcer. So he's swinging for 3. He's going to draw a card. Hopefully it's nothing good. Looks like more removal. He's got lifelink, so let's keep him alive. There's our land. So now we can pump. And we'll go here. Forces blocks. And we gain 7 life from this and take out 2 of his biggest creatures. Which now he's got Drown the Lock to kill my guy. That's fine. Leaves him open for an attack. He's at 18 though. We'll go ahead and put Adeline out. 1/1 counter on Intrepid Adversary. It's almost... I think honestly we should just take out Kato. We don't need that guy, giving him card advantage. I forgot about Adeline's token. We could have swapped it around, but either way. Puts us in a better position. It's going to go ahead and kill Intrepid Adversary, which hurts, but it's okay. Put a 1/1 counter on Luminarch Aspirant. Swing down to 10. Now it's just a race to the bottom. We got no lifelink on us. He has lifelink on him. So we got to keep going wide. Ooh, another invasion of Gobakon. He's got nothing in his hand, obviously. We'll go here. And we'll make Luminarch Aspirant take down Invasion, which will give us counters on all of our guys. And we have another protection spell. So technically, I guess he doesn't get it since he got summoned in after we began with the attack phase. Down to 3, and he's got a Mudavault, but he scoops. So not a bad deck. Right now I'm trying, this is not refined. I'm trying out different cards to kind of see what works, but I've had a lot of success with the human genre. I have a deck that I got like a 66% win rate with. It's mono white humans. But again, there's a lot of good cards out there that I want to make sure that I'm not losing out potential. I've played with a few of the avatar cards. Not too many of them, though. I think I've got the, what is it? The white land that's a temple, and you can tap 4 and tap it and put a 1/1 counter on each of your creature. That's actually in the mono white humans deck. Got 2 copies of that. I'm trying to avoid crafting any of the cards yet until I kind of get a feel for what's, going to be really good. The Earthbound or Earth Kingdom Jailer is one of the new avatar cards. So I am pretty stoked for the set, but again, every time a new set comes out, I'm just like, I go crazy and start crafting a bunch of cards, and then I'm like, oh, well, that probably wasn't something I'm going to use down the road. So I want to be more patient this time and kind of see. We'll go ahead and do Coppercoat Vanguard and start building up some defenses. That way when I start dropping things like Militia Captain, he's got Ward 2 essentially. So we will do that land. This guy has been surprising. I really like him. Never even seen this card until today, but whenever if he's tapped on your second main phase, you got to put a counter on him. Flying, lifelink, or a +1/+1, and when he or another creature dies, if it had counters on it, move it to another creature, which is cool. But we're going to go ahead. We'll do this. This looks like one of those Chandra Spitfire decks, or Cavalcade of Calamity decks. Super explosive, but limited potential. Speak of the devil. So we'll see. Maybe it's got some new toys to play with. So for sure, we're going to use Earthbound or Earth Kingdom Jailer and take Cavalcade next turn. Because otherwise we are going to, should have blocked Scorched Bitter. Kibera takedown. We can use that next turn to take down Chandra's Pyroling. Ooh. I didn't even think about that. It's got to be at least 3 mana. Fubard. But at least our stuff has ward, so if he's got little guys to poke at him, we can at least prevent some of it. This is going to be a rough turn. We're going to have to block Chandra, otherwise we're done for. Might be done for anyway. Yep. That was a quick game. Get back to it. There's been a few cards that are really performing better than I thought they would. But mono white humans have been something I wanted to play with for a while, since I think the last time I had a working mono white human deck, or working human deck period, was Innistrad. Not the one that recently got released, but like 2012. This guy's been interesting because first strike and ward, but if we bring him back, I know he's not a human, but then it gives each of my creatures ward 1. So, and there's just so much removal in the set right now. We'll do Reluctant Role Model. We got 2 copies, so if he doesn't pull through, it's fine. Playing Dimir, it looks like. I have not streamed in forever. What else? Fairy Miscreant, a lot of them. We can go ahead and Coppercoat Vanguard. Can't counter it. And we'll just attack with this guy because he will gang block or group block Reluctant Role Model. Now next turn, if he doesn't summon a creature, we're in the clear to attack with Reluctant Role Model and start stacking counters on this guy. That picture, this looks like a fake card. It's like, I've never seen this card until today. And it just trips me out because I look at him like, this looks like a fake card. Like one of those, what are they? They're from back in the day with like, they're funny ones. I had bought a couple packs of them. And I was like, oh, these aren't like, they're real Magic cards, but they're not real Magic cards, you know? All right, Kato, Bane of Nightmares. I say we drop Veteran Survivor. Recruitment Officer has been really cool because it allows you to dig through your deck. We're going to go ahead here, here, and here. So Kato is probably going to... Oh, he didn't block at all. What? All right, that's fine. Lifelink. I like to start with Lifelink just because it makes this race even more improbable that they're going to win, just because we're already super aggressive as a mono white deck. There goes Coppercoat Vanguard. Next turn, probably do Thalia's Lieutenant. But the uncards, yeah. They're a fun little set. That was back when I first got into Magic, so I wasn't like, you know, playing at like tournaments and stuff. It was just me and my friends playing together, so we would use them in our decks. All right. I think we just play the land. And oop, he's going to tap down somebody. Who is it going to be? Reluctant Role Model. I would have let him attack. That way they could have group blocked, but we will go ahead, put flying on him this time because he made the mistake of tapping him anyway. So you still get the counters. What? This is a weird little deck, like a blue tempo deck or something, or Dimir tempo. So I don't want to block any of that. We'll lose our guy for Flood Pits Drowner. We'll wait. All right, let's see. If we get another land, we can go ahead and search our deck or top 4 cards, whatever. But we're playing literally almost all creatures. I think we have what? 1 spell, 20 lands, and so we're likely to hit a creature no matter what. Let's go ahead and do Adeline since we didn't get a land. Give us more board presence. Takes Adeline right away. All right. We'll swing here. We'll go ahead and put a +1 counter on Reluctant Role Model. Next turn, he should untap. Think we may need to gang or group block Kato and take him down if he attacks. We'll use Thalian, Veteran Survivor. It's a cool artwork. We do have Mudvault in our deck as well. Let's trade here, and we'll trade with his land. We'll see how that goes. All right. I like that trade. Tap up to 1 creature. Or target up to 1 creature. Let's put it on Reluctant Role Model. All right, what's he copying? Oh, he's going to keep Reluctant Role Model tapped. That's fine. Depending on what we draw next turn, we'll probably go ahead and draw. Oh, we will. Ooh, let's go ahead and drop Reluctant Role Model again. We won't swing this time. We'll wait. Another +1 counter. And then next turn, we'll do Intrepid Adversary. And give all of our guys +1/+1. Unless, obviously, we draw something crazy. This is an interesting little deck. Do we want to block? We got a first striker. We'll block there. Gets to draw some more cards. Enduring Curiosity. All right. We got a land. We're going to go ahead and drop Intrepid Adversary. That gives us another lifelink or 2. So this guy's swinging for sure. We'll leave everyone. Yeah, we'll leave everyone else untapped for now. This will get us 9 life back, which is going to help because we're down to 6. Takes it to the face. Okay. And we get another counter. And even if they kill him, that's cool. We get to move those counters to somebody else. So we'll still have a 7+ flyer with lifelink. And so unless he board wipes or has 2 kill spells back to back, we're in a good spot. Yep. Yeah, that's why I've been real surprised with this guy, because like he is making it happen. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck, just so you can kind of see. Obviously, seen a couple games, seen how it plays a little bit. I was playing a lot of Timeless, but it's just so, what's the word? Toxic. Like, it's like turn one grief, and then they sack him and bring him back and hit you again. I'm like, man. Or sometimes they'll hit you with they'll do Dark Ritual, grief, sack him, bring him back, that, and then Thought Seize you 2 more times. And it's like, wow, my entire hand's gone. So right now, and again, this is subject to change because I'm just playtesting it. Chaplain of the Alms. I like the idea of bringing him back and giving all my creatures Ward 1. But the first strike is really what's coming in handy there. Dauntless Bodyguard. He's helped out some, but relatively underperformed. Lay Down Arms, again, underperformed a lot. There's not too many targets where I'm like, man, I really wish I had Lay Down Arms, especially since we split our mana base so much. Recruitment Officer has been great. It's a 2/1 for 1, and if he survives long enough, it's great mana dump. Veteran Survivor. Honestly, I think out of all the games I've played, he is only triggered, or he's triggered the survival a couple times. He's only gotten the +3/+3 and hexproof like once. So he's a 1-drop, and there's not too many 1-drops that are better, but don't expect him to outperform. Coppercoat Vanguard eats removal. As soon as they go down, he's one of the ones they want to remove. Gives all my creatures, +1. So Axe of the Lord, and it protects them, and those wards stack. Militia Captain, also big target for removal, because if he does stick around and you flip him, he gets stronger and creates tokens, but I don't know if there's a place for him in the deck yet. Intrepid Adversary, it works sometimes. It's just not performing as well as I want because, again, we want to finish the game out way faster than where we can stack 4 or 5 Valor counters on him. So, but if the game went on long enough to where we're in turn 7, 8, 9, and we're hitting all our land drops, it could be beneficial. This is what I'm most excited about. I just added that to this deck before I got on stream. So Invasion of Gobakhan. I'm really excited. I think that's perfect for the deck. I'll probably craft the other copy. Kybera Takedown. I just added to the deck just to see how it does. Having a land that can remove is nice. Luminarch Aspirant obviously is always a target for removal. Think Reluctant. Role models perform better than anything, no. Thalia. Perfect to help slow down their removal. Thalia's Lieutenant. Just another quasi lord. Unruly Mob. Surprisingly, people want to remove him immediately. And I understand why, because he can grow out of control if they start taking down other stuff. So I might just keep 2 of them in there just to keep, him eat some of the removal. Bereaved Survivor. I've been able to flip it a couple times, but honestly, most of the time, I'm not really worried about bringing anything back. So I probably cut the copy of Bereaved Survivor and add in Brutal Cathar again, because Brutal Cathar does wonders for the deck. Obviously, we remove it, wait a turn, don't cast anything, flip him into Moonrage Brute, and then cast 2 spells the next turn. It's super easy to flip him back and take something else from him. Earth Kingdom Jailer, I would definitely keep at least 1 copy because there are going to be those higher end planeswalkers or artifacts, enchantments that you want to remove. Extraction Specialist does pretty well because it gets us somebody like Thalia's Lieutenant back, or Luminarch Aspirant. Does great. It has lifelink, and you're willing to sacrifice Luminarch or Extraction Specialist after the fact so that whoever you bring back can attack. Adeline's always great. And then Mudavolt, sometimes that creature comes in clutch. Abandoned Air Temple, I added in as another quasi Lord effect. I've only activated, I think, once. So we'll see. Again, it's one of those things. By the time we have 4 or 5 mana on the field, I guess technically, you're already wanting to be closing out the game. That's why I'm more excited about Invasion of Gobakhan. The original deck list, though, this is the one with like the 66% win rate. Let me see if I can pull it up. I would track it with my Untapped GG, but this is the original list. And it just ran 4 Dauntless Bodyguards, 4 Recruitment Officers, 4 Veteran Survivors, 4 Copper Coat, 4 Intrepid Adversary, Luminarch Aspirant, 3 Thalia, 3 Thalia's Lieutenant, 3 Brutal Cathar, Earth Kingdom Jailer, Extraction Specialist, 1 copy, 3 Adeline, and then 1 Abandoned Temple, 4 Mudavault, 2 Iganjo, which again, I haven't used it for the 4 damage, but it's there if we need it. So this is the skeleton mostly, and then the other one that I was just playing with is us tweaking it. So let's see if we can get a couple more wins under our belt before we call it a day. I want to see if I can pull up the win rate for Untapped GG. All right, we got 3 land to start. Got a 1-drop. Not bad. So the one we're playing right now, we've had 12 games, 9 of them, 9 wins, 3 losses. So 75% win rate, 70% on play, 100% on draw. And the average, what? Or not the average. I guess that's just a total play time is 59 minutes. Veteran survival. Let's see. I also have a Feather the Redeemed deck that I've been working on. Let's go Abandon Air Temple, and we'll put Unruly Mob down just in case they have something they want to kill it with. We'll attack. I'm willing to trade for Monastery Swiftspear. We won't trade because that's not going to help us. Another Abandoned Air Temple, and let's do Adeline. And again, we'll trade if he wants to trade. He does not. He could have blocked the little guy. Interesting that he chose not to. Takes, let's see, went straight for Unruly Mob. Unruly Mob's just sitting there, not even doing anything. We'll do Django, and then we'll do Luminarch Aspirant. Started playing a year ago, mainly Commander with brother. Yeah, no, that I've tried playing on my iPad too, and like it sucks trying to sit there, especially the deck building part. Commander, I haven't done much Commander. I played with a few friends back in the day, but I don't know. There's a lot more nuance to it, for sure. So it's a great format, but I came up playing kind of casual, so it's definitely different. That guy scooped quick. All right. But as you can see, you can, rank up pretty quick with this. Yeah, I wish they would bring Arena to something like the Xbox or PlayStation, Switch, because they've done Magic games on those, system. Well, maybe not Switch, but Xbox 360. They for sure had a Magic game. So I would imagine it wouldn't be too hard. But who knows? I don't think it will come in here on one of those systems for a long time, if ever. I think they just did an official Steam release on Mac? Well, like earlier this year. So this looks like, that's not Orzhov. They have that Orzhov vehicle deck. Let's see. Let's do Reluctant Role Model. He doesn't look like he has black, so maybe not gonna sit there and try to remove everything. Yeah, Arena has the Brawl, which is like Commander Light, but I don't. All right. And then share screen. Well, got part of it up and running. Trying to figure out how to. All right, well, we're going to play without webcam for now. And we'll go land. And, ooh. Oh, that won't work. We only got one creature. So let's play Veteran Survivalist. And then we'll take Brutal Cathar down. Yeah, I think on Switch it would be perfect because you'd be able to play it as you go. As long as you had an internet connection, I guess. That'd be the stipulation. Let's see if it does anything. Nothing it can really do. Don't have Phyrexian mana. All right, so we get our Reluctant Role Model back. And we will swing with Choplin. Now, it'd be cool if they made a Switch, but like with not a SIM card. Well, I guess, yeah, a SIM card. Like, and you could add a data plan to it. That would be pretty dope. And you could play for sure, especially if they brought Magic Arena there. and you can play it on the go, like true wireless gaming. Surprisingly, nobody's done that yet. I've looked for like little, I have a Steam Deck, so I've looked for like little adapters that I can try to do that for my Steam Deck, but I haven't found anything that I'm like, yeah, this would definitely work. All right, so I'll play Handwear Militia and then Recruitment Officer, and next turn, if he doesn't remove Recruitment Officer or us get something better, we will search our deck. I don't want to fight yet, so we'll wait. Nope, don't want to do that. Unpin. Yeah, so I used to stream with like OBS, but I'm trying to. I started paying for Riverside so that I can use it for recording my YouTube videos. And I was like, well, if I'm recording videos and I'm already paying for it, might as well go ahead and see if I can use it for streaming. But I haven't used it before. Oh, you need to hire me for like what, product design? Not my area forte, but it's always the people that like don't work in the industry, like I think have better ideas about it because we're the consumers of the product. So we're like, yeah, this would work. And we're not a bunch of board of directors sitting there that never touched a Nintendo Switch or whatever. And they're just like, this is what the people want. It's like, no, that's not. So let's see, cam, speaker, no. Yep. Told you they like to take those. Don't understand why the camera is not working on that. All right, Mudavault. We can go ahead and do Coppercoat Vanguard, and then we can search our deck again with Recruitment Officer. We will take Valius Lieutenant. I need to start attacking. It's probably going to be my last game, though. My kids are about to get out of school and barge through the house. So, got to do parental duties. But I appreciate you hanging out, though. Hopefully, next time that I go live, I can actually figure this software out a little bit better. I want this setup right here. Hey, anytime. I can't really like watch any videos while I'm at work. I work in a restaurant, so Too much going on. Too many fires to put out. All right, we got Brutal Cathar. We'll go ahead and take his Brutal Cathar. Get our reluctant role model back. And I think we got enough bodies on the board that we can go ahead and go wide and still get some damage in. Because we want to take this guy out before he starts going crazy and putting counters on stuff. So if that means us losing some people, then so be it. Just go all in on that. Oh, I didn't realize that was you, Steve. How you been, man? Sal Weezy. I guess that makes sense now. All right. We will exile that and exile that. The usernames are misleading sometimes. Yeah, I did not recognize it at first. It's locked in now. I remember from here on out. I didn't know you played Magic. Oh, he scooped again. Fire Nation Palace. That's cool. We'll try using that at some point. Well, I'm about to get off here, sir. Appreciate you hanging out, though. And I'll see you next time, Steven. Yeah, you did say that. Well, if you end up getting a PC at some point or want to play on some Arena, let me know when you finally be able to get to it. It is fun. It's nice that you don't have to sit there and buy the cards. That's the only caveat about it.